Consultant resubmits. In this section, MoDOT resubmits or responds to an earlier consultant transmittal. We will show you how to view and respond to MoDOT's submittal package. Once MoDOT submits a response, the consultant will receive an email indicating the response is available. In the email, the consultant can see the breakdown of rejected and approved documents. To view the Transmill response, select the Open in Porthole button. In this view, I have already acknowledged the submittal and selected the Response tab. You can see that 3 documents were approved and 3 were rejected. Also, you can see the folder structure is the same as the original transmittal sent to MoDOT. Let's now go into the survey folder. The folder that you're in will always be listed within this area. Since the document arrow is in the expanded position, the properties of the files are listed below. The unlock option is there in case there was a mistake by the person receiving the transmittal. In this case, MoDOT's project manager, Stephen Atkinson. After unlocking, the recipient will be able to modify their response and resend it. The current response, comments, and attachments for this transmittal document will be deleted. So now let's go into the bridge survey file and review the MoDOT response. In this file, you can see the issue in the upper right-hand corner along with the PDF markup. To see the description of the issue, you can simply select the blue transmittal issue number to open up the Update Issue dialog. In the description field, it states that the northing and easting coordinate values are reversed. There are many ways to assign someone to fix an issue in a deliverable, whether it's contacting them through an email, instant messaging, phone, or even creating an issue in Issues Resolution. In this case, I asked the project surveyor in the office next to me to review his field book. In this case, the coordinates were correct. Because of that, I selected the arrow to the right of the Marked as Fixed button and then selected Reject Issue. I then typed in the required comment and selected Reject Issue. Now let's go into our Plan folder to look at our next issue. In this file, MoDOT is indicating that the bridge lane width is incorrect. I agreed with this assessment and decided to make a comment within the file itself. To do this, I just clicked on the issue box and added a comment. This comment is added to the file for all to see. Once I was done adding my comment, I just had to select the Submit button. I also wanted to assign this issue to an internal consultant member. Selecting the blue Issue ID number will open the Update Issue dialog. Within the dialog, I can assign the issue to people with a certain role or an individual. In this example, we're going to assign it to Susie Sunshine. To finalize the sending of the issue to Susie, all I have to do is hit the Save button. Susie will get an email that indicates that the issue has been assigned to her. The View Issue button will take her directly to the issue in Deliverables Management. Susie opens the file and sees the issue. She then makes the correction. She then adds a comment to the issue in Deliverables Management and says, "The sheet has been corrected for the next transmittal." Depending on her permission in Deliverables Management, she may or may not have the ability to mark the issue as fixed. Back in the Project Team Management page, you can see the roles that Susie has been defined with, which are Contributor and Team Member. The roles that Susie has can be adjusted by the Project Manager. What people can do in certain roles is defined by the Project Administrator. One of the roles that has been assigned to Susie is Team Member. Let's look at the service access and permissions for a team member in Deliverables Management. Susie has the ability to read and create draft packages. Another role that has been assigned to Susie is contributor. The contributor role adds no more permission to Susie in deliverables management. For this sheet, I decided to go into the issue and mark it as fixed, since Susie indicated in the comments that the sheet was corrected for the next transmittal. Now let's go into the last file that was rejected. In this file, there were many issues. Each issue was identified and corrected by consultant staff. Each issue listed needs to be selected and marked as fixed. Now that we have addressed all the issues, we will now resend new versions by selecting the location here. After selecting Resend New Versions, the following dialog box appears. To help track related packages, it reuses the ID from the first package and gives the user an opportunity to append the version. The tip they give you is it is recommended to use the same document name and update the version attribute value for different document versions. This way it'll be easier to track, review comments related to different document versions. When resending the new document versions, the process is very similar to issuing a package. In the General tab, you need to have at least a subject and a purpose. In the Documents tab, you'll be given the option to add new versions. To do this, just select the new version icon or text. A dialog will appear asking the user to browse for or drag the new file into the dialog. Since the first upload did not have a version number, the Upload New File dialog will prompt you for a new version number. Once all new files are added, the user just needs to select the Issue button. The user will be asked to confirm the issue of the new files. In the Outgoing tab of Deliverables Management, you will see a new package with the same transmittal number as the first package, except this new transmittal will be appended with the letter B.